Hi, and welcome to my first ever YouTube channel video. I'm Chelsea, and this is an unboxing of a MacBook Pro. So, since this is my first kind of official video, I thought I would tell you a little bit about what I want to do and why I got a computer and kind of what I've been thinking about. But ultimately, I've been in quarantine with my husband Justin for close to 5 months now. And we've long talked about how fun it is, like when we're on our trips and when we're cooking or when we're doing like these things that we love together, that we've really enjoyed capturing it all on video. But we've never taken the time to actually put all of those together for us to remember and look back on in kind of a story format. So during quarantine, we've talked a lot about getting back into some of our passions and some of our hobbies, and I used to be more on the creative side of my job, and I miss it. So I thought it would be cool to start taking all of this content and footage that we've captured over the almost 10 years we've been together, and start putting it together so that we have kind of a journal or a memory book, but in the form of video to look back on as we kind of grow up together. So that's what this is about. This is my whole motive. We're wanting to start a YouTube channel so that we have a place to remember everything by. We don't know what kind of content it's going to play out with yet. It might be travel, it might be food, it might be unboxing of tech equipment, or it might just be us playing out in the yard or in house hunting. So we'll see where it goes, but I'm excited that you're here and going to go on the journey with us. And all of that to say, when we started talking about what we wanted to create and kind of the memories we wanted to capture, we realized that we didn't really have a good way to start editing that. We have, I've had a camera for a while that we've traveled with all over the world. We got a GoPro for one of our wedding gifts, which was awesome. Shout out to Mom and Rafi for both of them, our friends, giving us different portions of it for the wedding.
Thank you for the GoPro.
Getting in here. Thanks for the GoPro, Mom.
And Lynn. Thank you.
But I don't have any video editing software, and I used to have some access to that in my old job. But since I've moved over into kind of just advertising, I don't really have the creative tools that I used to. And I have, my work computer, but I want to make sure that we have a place for both of us to kind of get organized, get all of our photos and videos into one spot, and then be able to edit and create video all on one device. So I'm a Mac fan. I stopped using PCs a while ago. I'm not very good at that anymore. So when I started researching what computers I wanted to do or get, I went straight to kind of Apple products. So today I'm going to unbox one for you and show you what I ended up choosing and selecting. Alright, so this is the box that it came in. I ended up looking at the Apple website a lot. We went to Costco and checked out a bunch of different computers there and kind of like played with the look and feel. And originally I had my heart set on getting an iMac, the big desktop. Because I want the big screen, and I love the ability to kind of have the screen and both of us could be looking on with it. It's a little bit more accessible for two people to edit with. But there's a lot of talk, apparently. I learned a lot about like the Mac world and the rumors that exist. There's a lot of talk, and I think that they're supposed to be coming out with a new design. Apparently the design of the desktop is from 2012, so it's a little bit dated and maybe a little bit old looking. So when you're about to spend a decent amount of money, they're very expensive on a computer, you don't want it to be immediately out of date, which is a trouble with Apple products in general. But so we ended up deciding to go with one of the newer models of a computer that they had released that's also kind of gives us the portability that we might need for traveling or while we're hopping around where we live over the past 5 months because of this quarantine. It might be a little bit easier for me to get around. So decided to go with the MacBook Pro, the 16-inch. So this is the box that it came out of, or got shipped from Best Buy. And here goes. They've made it easy. There's like a little tab. I'll do it here, maybe you can see it better. I've been really excited about this. I made everybody wait so that I could film it and try to do one of our first videos instead of opening this last night when I got here. All right, let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. Here is the box. It's very heavy, actually. We watched a couple of unboxing videos before this, and everybody like lost their mind at how easy Apple makes it to make things nice and smooth. Kind of ASMR-y. Very pretty. That's the back. All right, here goes. Here. It's a lot bigger than I realized. I have a 13-inch for my work, so this feels a lot bigger than normal. All right, so I just dumped out the cord, which is super small, and then this is like the charging block, which goes in there too, and then instructions and I guess a sticker or something. That's what Macs normally come with. So, again, chose this version of the computer because of a couple of the different specs on it. I knew that one of my problems with my work computer is storage. So when I bought another computer, I wanted to make sure that it had at least a terabyte of SSD storage on the device itself, so that I never ran into the same problems that I have with my 13-inch work computer, constantly having to delete things just to open up attachments to emails. I also wanted to make sure that I had processing speed that was going to be good for video editing. So this comes, it's at i9. I don't really know what that means, but it was the fastest out there for a Mac laptop, as well as 16 gigs comes kind of on the base model. So I did the second from the base model, which has that 1 terabyte of storage, which I was just mentioning. All right, so here goes. I actually really like to keep wrappers on things, so this is kind of hurting my heart that I already have to take a wrapper off of it. So I got, get this out of the way. So I got the space gray. They come in gray and space gray. I like the darker color. I hope it shows less fingerprints, but we'll see. I also got a case to go over it just to protect it from scratches and stuff off Amazon. Alright, so here it goes. We're going to open her up. And, oh, again, I don't want to take the screen off. So here's the keyboard. There we go. Apparently that's also a big talk. Justin hates that I type so loud. So I don't know that it's going to get any better. Oh, it's already turning on. Here it goes. It's like a piece of tissue paper. Look at that, it's already booting up. So, oh, it's making sounds. Oh, it's asking. I don't know what's going on with it. By using this, I wonder if it's supposed to be doing that. Well, we'll find out. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I just had to choose a language. So it stopped making that crazy sound. Nope, it's back. All right, so back at it. So we got that weird sound to stop, and I just have to click through a lot of the setup process. So I'm gonna do that and possibly add that to the later portion of this video, or make a second video about how I like to set up my Mac. But I also wanted to show you some of the other things that I got to go along with it. So I mentioned these are really It's an investment of a piece of technology, so I wanted to protect it. So I ended up on Amazon getting these cases that you can use with it. So this just fits on the bottom and the top. It snaps on so that you can keep from getting scratches and that sort of thing on your computer. And then last, because it comes with the charging cable, but what I've learned from having different Macs and different laptops for a couple of years is the cord can be a little bit short, and I like to be able to stretch it across the living room or into the kitchen and kind of make sure I've got a power source all over the place. So I also got this extender. I guess I should show this camera too. I haven't been showing that one at all. So this adapter, you plug it into the brick and then you plug it into the wall, and that's how it extends. So that's the unboxing of my computer. As I said, I'm going to try to start making videos, so stay tuned. They'll get uploaded on my channel, which is Chelsea Hover-Heidig on YouTube. So yeah, thanks so much for tuning in to the first official video, and I guess we'll see you next time with something more official. Smash that like button.